Good afternoon, aspirants. Welcome to Crack Grade B. First of all, tell me, am I visible and audible? Am I visible? Okay. My voice is proper? Okay, so good afternoon, aspirants. Welcome to Crack Grade B, to another session of PIB. A brief introduction about me. My name is Archana Deswal and I'll be your mentor for PIB sessions. So today we will cover PIB from 21st to 27th of September. Okay. So I have experience of 5 years in regulatory bodies exam. So I hope I'll guide you better for the exam, as exam is very near. First of all, tell me, how's your preparation going on? Are you revising PIBs or not? Tell fast. Good. So let's start. Starting with the first news. First news is of 21st of September about Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam. So this bill is about women reservation in Indian Parliament. Okay. So what was the scenario earlier? Scenario earlier was that as per the Global Gender Gap Report, India's rank is 48 out of 146 countries if we talk about the political empowerment. Current contribution of women in parliament is 14.4% only. So this bill was very necessary and was in need to introduce. This is 128th amendment of the bill, and as per this bill 33% women reservation is allowed. So this bill is also with a sunset clause. Sunset clause is of 15 years. It means that after 15 years, this bill will come to an end. There is a special reservation for SC and ST also. Okay. So why this bill has been introduced? To show greater equality among all the sectors, and it was going on since when the first politician H.D. Gowda proposed this bill. Okay, he was the first person who tries to bring this bill. Okay, and this will also come into effect from 2029. Okay, please remember the date. This is very important for your ESI also. So please read the details. Now about next news is AI chatbot for PM Kisan scheme. PM Kisan scheme is in news continuously, so it is very important for your exam, especially for NABARD. So AI chatbot, artificial intelligence chatbot, has been launched under this scheme. What this chatbot is about? That any query that farmer has related to soil, harvesting, or anything related to temperature, land, that can be answered by this chatbot. It is available. Now it is available in 5 languages: English, Tamil, Odia, Bengali, okay, and Hindi. Please remember these languages. It can be asked in exam, so it is important under which scheme it is launched, and static data about PM Kisan scheme. This is very important. I hope you are revising schemes too, but let me give you a gist about the same so that it is a kind of revision for you. PM Kisan launched in 2019. It is a central sector scheme with 100% funding. Okay, India has become operational from 1/12/2018. It was launched in 2019, but with a retrospective effect. What does it mean? Retrospective effect means that a bill or a scheme is launched right now, but it is in effect from a past date, that is 1st December 2018. Now under this scheme, 6,000 rupees financial benefit under 3 equal installment of rupees 2,000 each will be given to the farmers. Okay. There is a definition of family here in this scheme. which includes husband, wife and minor child. Okay, there is a definition. It can be asked. Not everybody is included in the definition of the family. Okay. Now this benefit will be transferred directly to the bank accounts of the farmer. Now there are some exclusions. What are the exclusions? All the institutional landholders are not eligible under the scheme. First exclusion. Second is that any person who is earning pension of 10,000 rupees monthly or more is not eligible. Then a person who is working in center and state as an employee is not eligible. Any constitutional post holder or minister or any chairperson related to municipal corporation is not eligible. Also, any individual who had paid tax in the last assessment year is not eligible under the scheme. Now, there is an exception to these exceptions also. And what is that? That any multitasking staff, Group D, Grade 4, employees under center and state working are eligible for the scheme. Okay, they are not excluded. So these are the details to go through them. Also professionals, professionals also like doctors, engineers, lawyers, chartered accountants are also not eligible. Now I have a question for you. Can you tell me, there are two more exceptions. What are that? Based on the sole criteria of land, who are not eligible? Are tenants eligible for the scheme? Tell me. You'll answer this question in the comment box, okay? Are tenants eligible? And there is one more exception. Read about the scheme and answer it in the comment box, okay? So I will leave that for you and I will answer that in the next session. Yes. Ma'am, where will get the PDF? Okay. So PDF is already uploaded under the paid course, okay? It is already made available to you. So don't worry about PDF. It is under the paid course. PDF is already available under the paid course. Please, any question related to PDF and all, I will give you 5 minutes at the end of this session. Okay, you can ask me in that 5 minutes. Anything related to this content, please ask your queries here. I will give you 5 minutes at the end of this session for PDF related queries. I am not in the paid course. Ayush Agarwal, our courses is very at decent prices, okay? You can purchase this. It is not that costly, okay? It will help you in your exams. Coming on to the next news. This is of 22nd September. Open market sales scheme. Now what is open market sales scheme? This doesn't mean that market is open and all, okay? So open market sales scheme where FCI, that is Food Corporation of India, which is government owned, sell excess quantity of wheat in the open market through e-auctions. Now from where they sell it? They sell it from NCDEX, which means National Commodity and Derivative Exchange Limited. This is government owned and it deals in agriculture commodities, okay? FCI sell excess stock of rice and wheat through e-auctions through this platform. Can you tell me where is the headquarter of NCDEX? Can you tell me where is the headquarter of NCDEX? It is in Mumbai, okay? You should have idea about, at least if you are preparing for NABARD exam, the headquarters of important organizations, okay? Do revise. And in the session, I will keep on telling what is important. Now, International Seminar on Digital Payment Infrastructure. What is digital payment infrastructure? It is a system or a network that enables online payment through various platforms, like you do mobile banking, you use UPI, Bheem, Paytm. This is digital payment infrastructure. Our government is focusing more on digital transactions, and they are hoping that by the end of, they are hoping that by end of 2023, our transaction of UPI will cross 83.75 billion. Okay, this is the estimation that by end of 3 UPI will achieve this much. Now, why digital payment infrastructure is in news so much, especially on the sidelines of G20? Because World Bank, IMF is praising so much that the digital economy of India is growing, and almost 87% rural poor, that is unserved or underserved categories that we aim to include through financial inclusion is 87%. Okay, India has touched 87% of population of rural areas, okay, through digital infrastructure. So this seminar is organized by, first of all, IMF Asia and Pacific Department with support from the IMF South Asia Regional Training and Technical Assistance Center, hosted the international seminar. Okay, now there is a paper that IMF has released. Stacking up the benefits, lessons from India's digital journey. So in this paper, what I have just told you, that it praised or lauded the performance of India in digital payment infrastructure through various efforts like financial inclusions, BHIM, UPI, Aadhaar enabled payment services. There are various initiatives under the umbrella of NPCI that our government is taking. So there is a movement that IMF has said so. So just 87% of poor in COVID-19 pandemic too. Okay, it has shows India's leadership in the digital payment infrastructure commitment and economic growth. So obviously, if we touch the last mile through financial inclusion, our economy will grow. Obviously, it will grow. Why? There will be more accuracy in the data. There will be more growth of the economy. Coming on to the next news, Department of Fisheries is promoting artificial reef under Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana for rejuvenating coastal fisheries. Okay, any queries till now? Okay, good aspirant. You know where's the headquarter, right? Okay. Department of Fisheries. Okay, next news. Artificial reef. Now, what is a reef? First of all, reef is the long line of rocks and plants that are below the sea. You all know reef, okay? So now this reef is getting polluted. From what? First of all, there is ocean pollution is there through industries and human activities. Secondly, like many countries has banned sunscreens and scrubs. Why? Microbeads of these cosmetics is hampering our reef, and therefore it is important to protect them in order to have a balanced growth. Have a balanced economy in marine also. So we do not want to disturb the aquatic culture of the sea, and it is also the part of our environment, our ecosystem. So it is very important to protect reef. So artificial reef, how many? 732 around 10 coastal states has been launched. Why these units have been launched? Because I've told you that. Now artificial reef are the reefs which mimic real natural reef. Okay, it is like kind of a replacement of natural reef. They does the same activities as natural reef in order to protect the environment. This is under sub activity integrated modern coastal Fishing villages. Integrated modern coastal fishing villages is a sub-component of Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, in which where coastal community of fishers is developed through modern techniques. Okay. Now the static data about Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana is very important. See, any scheme which has been mentioned by any minister in PIB is important for your exam. Why? Many times question have been asked from those schemes which are in news, either static part or current part. Okay, they can give you any type of question, static or current, anyone. It is launched in 2020 by Department of Fisheries, Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying to bring about blue revolution. Outlays 20,050 crores. Okay. It is implemented for 5 years. Aims to modernize and strengthen the value chain, enhance traceability. So, value chain. Fisheries production is very important. It is also contributing to our GDP. It is very important to develop a good value chain and enhancement traceability. Okay. Also, one more important thing is that there is 3rd anniversary of Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. Okay. So, it is celebrated at Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Under this, a 6-month long Matsya Sampada Jagrukta Abhiyan. What does that mean? Jagrukta Abhiyan. 108 Abhiyan event will be organized across the event, and Matsya Sampada Jagrukta Abhiyan objective is to inform about the 9 years of achievement of Government of India. Okay. Success stories of the beneficiaries. Now under this Abhiyan it will be discussed that what government has does in the 9 years. Okay, about this Jagrukta Abhiyan under Matsya Sampada Yojana. Next is Swachhta Ki Train. Swachhta Ki Train is launched under Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2. Okay. Can you tell me when was Swachh Bharat Urban Mission 1 was launched? Anyone? Am I audible? Swachh Bharat Urban Mission was launched in 2014. Okay. One was launched in 2014. What was the aim? To achieve open defecation free cities by 2019. Now under this Swachh Bharat Mission Urban 2.0, government announced it in 2 phases. Now government has recently launched phase 1, and the second phase is aimed to go beyond ODF to ODF plus status and ODF plus status, and the main focus is making India garbage free. What? Making India garbage free. Do you know what does ODF status means with plus plus? There is different definitions for ODF, ODF plus and ODF plus plus. Okay. I will tell you. Okay. It emphasizes sustainable sanitation practices, waste management and promotion of a circular economy. So the scheme is about maintaining cleanliness in the country and becoming a circular economy. What is that? By reusing and regenerating the products. Okay. You have heard about recycle, reuse. That is what circular economy is. Now coming on to the next news, 23rd September. Now we are covering the day 23rd September. PM to flag off 9 Vande Bharat Express on 24th of September. So there are 9 new Vande Bharat trains important for phase 1. This is not important for phase 2. This is for phase 1. So what you have to remember in this, that how many Vande Bharat is connected with how many state, what states are covered. Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Bihar, West Bengal, Kerala, Odisha, Jharkhand and Gujarat. Okay. Important religious places are also covered, that is Puri, Madurai and Tirupati, to get Vande Bharat connectivity. You have to remember the destination that are covered. Okay. So just go through them once. Don't mug up the data, but at least read it so that you will be able to answer. Coming on to the next news. India achieves major sanitation milestone as 75% villages are now ODF plus under Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin. So, we have achieved 75% ODF plus status and over 4.4 lakh villages declared them ODF plus. What does this status mean? This term is being repeated again and again. I will explain this. First, let me tell you what this news is all about. Now, phase 2 of Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin goals is to be achieved by 2025. There is a target set for the year 25 and 5 crore people have participated in the campaign. This data is not important. It is just what is the public participation in the campaign. All villages, this is important. In how many villages? 14 state and UTs have achieved ODF plus status and in 4 states achieve ODF plus model status. As I have told you that this status is repeating again and again, so important to have this in mind that what does this status mean. Top performing states, very important, many times it has been asked in various exams. कौन से हैं टॉप परफॉर्मिंग स्टेट्स जिन्होंने 100% ODF अचीव कर लिया है प्लस ODF प्लस स्टेटस? Please remember. Okay. Well covered. Good, good, good. Okay. Any queries till now? I hope you're liking this session. Okay. Please do like the session if you like it. Top performing states with 100% ODF plus are Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Dadar and Nagar Haveli, Goa, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Karnataka, Kerala, Ladakh, Puducherry, Sikkim, Tamil Nadu, Telangana and Tripura. Many states to remember, huh? But you have to remember because these are important for your exam point of view. So read it 2-3 times, you will be able. See, when you have such data, revision is the only key because there is no shortcut for revising this state. You will read it once, you will read it twice, you will be able to remember it. Okay? And when you will sit in the exam, you will get it. That with this was the state in the note and this was not. Okay? Coming on to the next news. This is for 1. Okay? Swachh Bharat Mission 1 to eliminate open defecation in rural areas by 2019. Okay, now out of this many villages, 2,92,497 villages are ODF plus. No need to remember this data. This is not important. What can be important is definition. What does ODF plus mean? You should have idea, like if you are reading a term again and again and you don't know what that term means, then you will not be able to remember whether it was ODF plus or ODF or ODF plus plus. Okay? Yes. ODF plus means not a single person found defecating in open. Very simple. If there is no person who is defecating in open, the status will be given as ODF. And ODF plus, no one is defecating in open plus well-maintained community and public toilets. So, with open defecation free plus maintenance of public toilet means ODF plus status. ODF plus plus status, all condition of ODF plus means this condition plus sludge and septage management. What is this? When we treat wastewater, we get septage and sludge. Okay, these are semi-solid waste material, and majorly we get this through wastewater treatment. So ODF plus plus is all conditions of ODF plus and toilets with sludge and septage management. Water plus status, all waste water is being treated as per Central Pollution Control Board norms, okay? As per this norms, all wastewater should be treated. सेंट्रल पॉल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड के अकॉर्डिंग जो भी नॉर्म्स हैं, अगर आप उसे वेस्ट वाटर को उसी तरह से ट्रीट कर रहे हैं तो ये स्टेटस अचीव होगा. वन मोर क्वेश्चन, इज देयर एनी स्टेट इन द कंट्री विद वाटर प्लस स्टेटस? M.K. Kansana, I have a request, Kansana. Please focus on the session first. PDF, you can purchase it or you can call to our customer care number, right? Don't miss out this important news. You have to give your exam, right? So instead of asking for PDF, I will take your query later. You can call our number given. Number is given, na? You can call on that and ask for PDF. How can you get it? It is under the paid course only. So first focus on session, whether you like it or not. Please, exam is near. Be serious. Okay? 6th edition of the National E-Governance Service Delivery Assessment. Way forward, monthly report for status UT is released. What is National E-Service? So a transition is going from offline services of government to online services. Every department, every state and every department under those state is trying to give government services online. So department, this is released by Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances for August. This report is for August and this is the 6th edition. Important to remember, this is the 6th edition, and this report highlights that department across states provide 14,736 services. You can remember it approximately. No need to remember this 36 and 7 also. Approximate idea, 14,700 e-services is provided. Okay, this much is enough in such data. What is important to remember? Jammu and Kashmir provides the maximum number of e-services. Okay, Kansa? Good. Please focus on the session. Jammu and Kashmir जो है वो maximum number of service दे रहा है. कितना? 1028. Now there are 3 states, Jammu and Kashmir, Kerala and Odisha are providing 100% of their services through their identified single unified delivery portal. These 3 states, Kerala, Odisha, Jammu and Kashmir, is providing e-service at 100%. Very important because they have achieved 100% in this, providing e-services to the government. So through portal, this is of Jammu and Kashmir, e-Unnat. E7 is providing government services portal for Kerala, and for Odisha it is Odisha 1. Okay. Now what are the best practices and which state are performing good? There are 3 categories. Government of Bihar. देखो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ बिहार, इस गवर्नमेंट ने बहुत ही अच्छा काम किया है. बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस किस लिए? चाइल्ड लेबर ट्रैकिंग सिस्टम, एक ऐसा सिस्टम बनाने में जो कि चाइल्ड लेबर जो है उनको ट्रैक करता है, विच फैसिलिटेट केस मैनेजमेंट ऑफ रेस्क्यू. तो इसकी हेल्प से वो और ज़्यादा बच्चों को रेस्क्यू कर पाते हैं. सो इट इज़ अंडर द कैटेगरी ऑफ बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस. सेकेंड स्टेट इज़ गुजरात, विच हैज़ बिल्ट Anubandhan that allows job seekers and providers to connect. So there is unemployment in the country and government of Gujarat is focusing by how they can make the job seekers and job providers meet on a particular application that is transparent and user friendly, that is Anubandhan. Next is of government of Rajasthan. अब राजस्थान की गवर्नमेंट ने क्या किया है, इन्होंने एक सिंगल साइन, राजस्थान सिंगल साइन ऑन फैक्ट्रीज एंड बॉयलर्स इंस्पेक्शन, जो भी फैक्ट्रीज और बॉयलर्स हैं उनका इंस्पेक्शन किया है. वी हैव हर्ड दैट मेनी इंसिडेंट्स अबाउट that has taken place, like Bhopal gas tragedy, just because there was no inspection on regular basis. So this is also a best practices followed by Rajasthan, that there is an inspection of boilers and factories. Coming on to the next news. The government of Uttarakhand provides employment opportunity. उत्तराखंड का पोर्टल है रोजगार प्रयाग पोर्टल. This is also providing government opportunity through this portal. It is coming in under the best practices. So you have to remember these 4 states and what they are doing in the particular field that is making them fall under the category of best practices. Key highlights of the report is that there is increase in e-service of 6.2% from July report. जुलाई के कंपैरिजन में 6.2% इंक्रीज है इन ई सर्विसेज. मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ सर्विस किस सेक्टर में, डैट इज लोकल गवर्नेंस एंड यूटिलिटी सर्विसेज. ओके, इम्पॉर्टेंट टू रिमेंबर. मैक्सिमम सर्विसेज इज ऑन विच सेक्टर? 61%. 22 out of 36 state has achieved saturation of mandatory e-services in tourism sector. Saturation means that product or any service is available in the maximum of market. Now it is reaching to saturation, means number of product is available at this percentage, covering maximum market. Covering maximum market. So it has reached to saturation. This is followed by 53%. That is for environment sector. This is important. Okay. Now coming on to news of 24th September 2023. I hope you're liking this session and you're getting what I'm saying. Is there any query regarding the content or any news that I've taught? You want PIB news in table form. Is table form more comfortable for you? Tell me, I'll change it if you think so. This is also good. Okay. See, your main target is to read the content. Okay. So I am highlighting the, like this. I am highlighting the news. What happens in table form? We cannot put maximum news and it looks too bulky. And you will not read it, I know. This is not looking bulky. At least you will read it for your exam. That will be benefit of providing these notes in such form. है ना? Yes. So next news. 1 तारीख 1 घंटा 1 साथ. आजकल आपके फ़ोन पे कॉलर ट्यून बजती है, सुना है आपने? स्वच्छ भारत अभियान, आप किसी को कॉल करते हैं, दैट कॉलर ट्यून आपको सुनने को मिलती है. वाई? बिकॉज 1 तारीख 1 घंटा 1 साथ इज़ एन इनिशिएटिव दैट इज़ अ नेशनल कॉल बाय आवर ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑन 105th मन की बात एपिसोड. व्हाट ही सेड दैट प्लीज़ give 1 hour Shramdan at 10 a.m. by all the citizens to make India cleaner and garbage free. Okay. So this will be considered as Swachhanjali to Bapu on the eve of his Jayanti. This will continue from 15th of September to 2nd of October, and there is Jan Andolan through community participation, Shramdan in Sampurna Swachh village. So this is a community participation event, and so PM Modi is asking to please give at least 1 hour on this day and make your city, village clean. Campaign is being celebrated from this date to this date under the Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation and Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs for undertaking Shramdan activities. They are trying to enforce a concept that sanitation is everyone's business. Sanitation is everyone's business, okay? So it is not the responsibility of any particular individual, it is a community participation activity, and we can make our country cleaner, cities cleaner, villages cleaner by giving just 1 hour, doing Shramdan, okay? There is a theme. There is a theme to the Swachh Garbage Free India. This is the theme, okay, which focuses on visual cleanliness and welfare of Safai Mitras. Safai Mitras are who clean your city, who is working tirelessly day and night to get your city clean. Okay, so the theme is Garbage Free India. Ultimate focus is making our nation cleaner and greener. स्वच्छता ही सेवा सिटीजन पोर्टल, एक पोर्टल भी लॉन्च किया है साथ में, क्या नाम है इसका? स्वच्छता ही सेवा. दिस इज अ सिटीजन पोर्टल वेयर एनीबडी डूइंग cleaning of his surrounding around neighborhood, they can click their pictures and upload it to the portal. Okay. Any query till now? Do you have any doubts till now regarding the content or any news of PIB? Any full form that you don't get? Have you covered your government schemes for exam and PIB till now? Are you doing revision? Am I audible? Coming on to the 25th September, Innovative Cold Chain Conclave in the Himalayas. National Center for Cold Chain Development paves the way for Jammu Kashmir's economic boom. This is important for phase 1. Why? They can ask that where this conclave has been held. This is important also because this is India's first cold chain conclave, given the name Himalayan chapter. First of all, what is cold chain? Okay, ma'am, one doubt about how to attempt mock, that means which section should be attempted first. See, which section you should attempt first. See, give 2-3 mocks, okay? Then analyze your mock in which section you are taking too much time or you still need some practice. I always suggest to first do the section in which you are comfortable, okay? Because that boosts your confidence. If you will touch that section in which you are not that much confident, that will ruin your whole exam. So always do that section in which you are comfortable and you can score more, and that can boost your confidence. What is cold chain? Cold chain is a process or a system in which perishable goods like vaccines, fruits, vegetables and medicines which are at predetermined temperature are kept, and this is important because with this cold chain, many important supplies, especially the drugs and medicines and vaccines, can be available at various locations. So this has been held in Jammu Kashmir. The mission is to sensitize cold chain stakeholders across the nation. Sector assumes a pivotal role. Why not? This assumes a pivotal role because perishable goods have limited duration. They cannot be preserved for more time, and see, cold chain system is costly. Okay, so if we want our economy to grow, there should be enough cold chain set up in the country that can boost our transportation and our exports. This will definitely help Jammu and Kashmir. So okay, nothing more important. Now just remember that it is India's first cold chain conclave, so it is important where it is held, by whom, and in which sector, and what is the mission. Next is National Policy on Research and Development and Innovation in Pharma Medtech Sector in India and Scheme for Promotion of Research and Innovation in Pharma Med Sector, PRIP scheme. Have you read about PRIP scheme? No. PRIP scheme is in PIB news. So just get a gist about it, that this scheme is related to research and development and innovation in the sector of pharmaceuticals. So now currently our Indian economy is known for manufacturing of drugs. Okay, now they want to go to another level. Our economy is trying to go to the other level and not just manufacturing the drugs. So with innovation and research and development, they can reach to the next level. So this scheme is basically to support this innovation and research in the field of pharmaceuticals. Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, Union Minister of Chemical and Fertilizer, launched this policy. This event will be organized by Department of Pharmaceuticals, okay, at International Center. See, this policy has been brought because it is very useful in growing the sector from 120 to 130 billion US dollar. Okay, this will make our GDP to raise by 100 basis point, that is 1%. 1% से हमारा GDP grow कर जाएगा if we'll focus on the innovation and growth in this sector. Now policy aims to encourage the pharmaceuticals, including traditional medicines. Now one important point. This policy includes all the medicines, that is all type of medicine, whether it is Unani, whether it is allopathy or medical devices. Phytopharmaceuticals. What are phytopharmaceuticals? The plant-based drugs. Plant-based drugs are very important, can be used. Plant-based drugs are also used in some medicine plants. Okay, so it is very important, this policy. Now Global Biofuel Alliance, most important. This is most important. Why? See, our economy on the sideline of G20 is trying to send a message to the world to become greener, use green hydrogen, use biofuels. Okay, and this initiative is India led with some other countries. Can you name the countries in this initiative? See, now one candidate is asking me to speed. See, I think I am not too much slow. Am I too slow? As I need to explain each term to you. Yes, US, Brazil, and how many countries are there with India? Answer me this question in the comment after the session. I'll make you write it so that you'll remember it. Okay? So, after the session, you will tell me which countries are involved in Global Biofuel Alliance. So, as India is doing this much, the Bureau of Indian Standard commits to 8 green initiatives of the country, also announced to complement the objectives of Global Biofuel Alliance. So, BIS, Bureau of Indian Standards, said that we will aid the initiative of India for Global Biofuel Alliance by developing the standards, like they will improve their standards, which will make it more greener, more environmental friendly standards will be introduced by BIS. On 10 September, साइडलाइंस ऑफ G20 न्यू दिल्ली में हुआ था ये, ठीक है. बायोफ्यूल्स पे मूव करना चाहते हैं फ्रॉम पेट्रोलियम एंड डीजल. ओके, फर्स्ट व्हाट इज बायोफ्यूल? ये तो पढ़ लिया कौन सी कंट्रीज इन्वॉल्व हैं, क्या है बायोफ्यूल, होता क्या है. Biofuel is developed using the agriculture material like sugarcane. Sugarcane in India, 90% of biofuel is made from sugarcane. Okay. Now issue is that if 90% of the production of sugarcane is directed towards making the biofuel, now what other sectors will do? Other sectors also need sugarcane, right? So it is very important to do more research in the field of in the field of biofuel and will not be dependent on sugarcane. Okay. So what is the current ethanol blending of the country? See, if biofuel will be a good initiative and it will grow our economy, current blending is 10% of the country, and we aim to achieve how much percent? Yes, 20%. By which year? By 2025. Very good. So we want to achieve this, and recently in 15 cities, this ethanol blending has been introduced, and aim is to introduce it nation-wide. We are focusing on nation. Recently in 15 cities, but target is to introduce it in the entire nation. Next, reportedly, USA, Brazil, India are the major producer and consumer of biofuels. See, these three countries produces 85% production and 81% of consumption of ethanol globally. They produce 85% and consume 81%. These three countries are very important. Global ethanol market is valued at $99 billion in 2022. Okay, with expected growth, compounded annual growth, the rate will grow by 2032. What is the scenario in India? 98% of fuel requirement in India is met through fossil fuels and only 2% by biofuels. In that too, also in that 98%, majorly we import. So this has become a burden on exchequer. So that's why India is targeting, and its achievement is trying to achieve more and more greener, like introducing green hydrogen mission and biofuels, Global Biofuels Alliance like. So it is focusing more on fuels so that burden can be reduced. So it is very important. Next is first ever drone exhibition cum display, Bharat Drone Shakti 2023, inaugurated by Raksha Mantri at Hindon Air Force Station. It has been done in UP, Ghaziabad. Jointly organized by Indian Air Force and Drone Federation of India. What is this Drone Shakti about? There is display of 50 drones. Like they will display what are drones, 50 drones display, like what they can do and how much we are progressing in drone power. Okay, Drone Shakti. So there is display of various drones. The inauguration of Bharat Drone Shakti was followed by the formal induction of C295 MW Transport. Manufacturer of, can you tell me manufacturer? Yes, it is Spanish aerospace company by CASA. This has been introduced. Now, after introducing C295 MW, HS748 Avro aircraft has been dismissed. What is the difference between these two? Is that this drone is capable of landing and taking off even on the platforms which are not prepared, like even on uneven platforms, it is capable of landing and taking off. So it is very good benefit. So India has ordered 16 C295 and 40 will be total 56. 16 will order to this company and rest 40 we will make in India with Tata. Okay, in Gujarat. Coming on to the next news. Let me read your comment. Okay. All good till now? See, Union Minister of State for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship and Electronics and IT, Shri Rajiv Chandrasekhar, is scheduled to attend 9th edition of Rozgar Mela. What is Rozgar Mela? Here 51,000 appointment letters will be given to the job seekers under various ministries. Rozgar Mela, which edition? This is the 9th edition. It will take place in 46 locations. Okay, and this was held at Yashwant Chavan Academy in Pune. Overall 46 लोकेशन पे ये ऑर्गेनाइज हुआ था एंड 51,000 लेटर्स दिए थे फॉर एम्प्लॉयमेंट अंडर वेरियस मिनिस्ट्रीज. ओके, रोजगार मेला प्रोवाइडिंग अपॉर्चुनिटीज टू द यूथ. So we have covered till now. Please revise it. I'll take your leave at this news. We will cover from here tomorrow. Okay. You have to answer me 3 questions in the comment box. First, what two things are that which is an exception to Pradhan Mantri Kisan Yojana. Answer me that. Okay, are tenant eligibles or not? And one more criteria which is not eligible. Okay. Second question, countries which are with India to lead the Global Biofuel Alliance. You have to name the countries. Okay, and name of observer countries at Global Biofuel Alliance. These 3 questions you will tell me in comment box. Okay, so I'll take your leave here, and any query related to PDF, please call our customer care number. You can email us, you can contact us. We'll solve your queries there regarding PDF. PDF of this session has been uploaded under the paid course. Okay, so from tomorrow I will take 2 MCQ test. So you will revise it till here. Okay, 2 MCQ test will be taken by me tomorrow at starting of this session. So we'll continue from this news tomorrow. I take your leave now. I hope you all are preparing and healthy. Okay, So thank you. Take care.